Hey, y'all, and welcome to the Blue Plate Special. In beautiful downtown Knoxville, inside the Knoxville Visitor Center, let's welcome our guest, Troy Breslow, here today.
Thank you. Are there any other Jew boys singing country? 'Cause I'm the only one I've seen for miles around. I could never go to synagogue on Fridays, 'cause I'm always playing songs from town to town. I had a down-home country raising in Virginia, but I left my home one day for Tennessee. And they paraded me around a smoky barroom, 'cause I was the very first Jew boy they'd ever seen. True story. Well, I had a little sweetheart from Manhattan. She was every G-boy's dream, I say it's true. But she didn't have a down-home country raising. Oh, she loves the Rolling Stones and Motley Crue. And my friends, they never did quite understand me, except for what their televisions told them to. But I'm grateful now that I can make a living as an East Virginia country singing Jew. Are there any other Jew boys singing country? 'Cause I'm the only one I've seen for miles around. I can never go to synagogue on Fridays, 'cause I'm always playing songs from town to town. I can never go to synagogue on Fridays, 'cause I'm always playing songs from town to town. Thank you. Thank you so much. My name's Troy Breslow. It's good to be here. I come from Newport News, Virginia, and I'm currently working on my first full-length record of original music, and be doing some songs from that for you today. I am a Jewish country singer. There's about 5 of us, and we're all in the same group chat. And I stole that joke from Adim. Well, Johnny Cash ate at my grandma's table when my daddy was 7 years old. My grandparents lived out in Tucson, Arizona, and they stayed there and they grew old. They gave all of their lives teaching on the reservation, and I've always tried to follow their dreams. But here I am now, just a picking and a singing, found my own, if you know what I mean. I didn't study in my schooling, but I studied Jimmy Rogers, and I made it to where I am now. Everybody tried to talk me into going off to college, but the money wasn't worth the miles. I'm a first-generation East Virginia pick and grinner, and I'm proud to be close to the coast. Got friends in Tennessee and all over Appalachia, but I love my Virginia the most. Yeah, I love my Virginia the most, and my daddy was a square dance caller. My mama wasn't born in no holler, but like a family band we'd sing in the car all day. Yeah, country and Eastern, I was raised just a broken heart. For all my days, another Jew boy rolling down a lost highway. Well, I'm the first of my kind, and if anybody's asking, you could tell them I'll tell it any day. And I'm raising my son to love his family and the Torah, and I'm always gonna show him the way. I've sung my songs all over this country, from the northern cities down to Alabama. Grateful every day for this beautiful creation, and I pray for the promised land. Yeah, I pray for the promised land. And my daddy was a square dance caller. My mama wasn't born in no holler, but I learned to sing from those Hebrew prayers on Saturdays. Yeah, country and eastern, I was raised just a broken heart. For all my days, another Jew boy rolling down a lost highway. Another poor boy rolling down a lost highway. Hey, hey, hey. Well, Loretta Lynn ate at my grandma's table when my daddy was 11 years old. Whew.
It's Troy Breslow here today on the Blue Plate Special. That was amazing.
Thank you.
I love how personal your lyrics are and your melodies. Every bit of it. It's just, it just feels so, just so tied to you. I mean, it's wonderful. I really do. I do love that. I wanted to ask, how did you first start getting into country music?
So, I was working on this single in high school.
Yeah.
That never got released. And I showed up to this barista at Starbucks one day, and they said, "Hey, that's pretty good for country."
Yeah.
And I guess I became a country singer that day.
Yeah, it just kind of sunk in. Okay, I get that. So tell us a little bit about this new album that's coming out, a little bit about the inspiration and where it's going.
I started writing the oldest song on the record when I was 16 years old. And I guess it's kind of my life's work and my life story up until this point.
Wow.
Don't have a title yet for it.
Not yet.
But we're working on it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, that's super exciting. So when you're touring, do you find that you find a lot of inspiration writing-wise through that, or just through everyday life, or a little mix of both?
I will say part of the record is about that.
Yeah.
That part of my life. And I guess I'm kind of getting back into that part of my life right now.
Yeah.
Which has kind of been, I'm a single father, so working all that into what I want to do with my life.
Of course.
Has been a process. But everything's worth it. He's a great kid. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a little bit more Troy Breslow here today on the Blue Plate Special, everybody.
Thank you. I wrote this song about a lot of stuff. I am a brand new kind of father, one that I have never seen before. I've been raising a boy without his mother. Lucky for him, I've been on my own before. Well, I spent 9 months at a foster home in Hickory. We came back home and nothing had really changed. It was through all that my sister and I learned hatred. Not just for each other, but our fellow man the same. But I still believe that there is another world waiting there for me. Yes, I still believe in everything I am and want to be. Well, my mother, she didn't have much to say about no one. Unless there was something wrong she saw from misguided eyes. I learned how to be a good man from my father. And a few other people who were happy to get me by. Well, my father, he's made mistakes, hell, I make plenty. And I hope my child will learn from the two of us. My grandmama, she was an angel and I still miss her. Think I saw her once on the street waiting for the bus. But I still believe that there is another world waiting there for me. Yes, I still believe in everything I am and want to be. It was in a Baptist daycare I found Jesus. And I brought him home and my mother lost her mind. Said they told me I was going to hell for being Jewish. 'Cause I didn't believe in the gospel of Jesus Christ. But I still believe that there is an angel watching over me. Yes, I still believe in everything I am and want to be. Thank you. I come from Newport News, Virginia, which is part of Hampton Roads, Virginia, which is close to Virginia Beach, Virginia, for those of you who might need a reference. And this song is called Local Boy. This song is about my love-hate relationship with Hampton Roads, Virginia. Who the hell wants to walk through downtown Hampton in the pouring rain for nothing but overpriced chicken Capri and a glass of cheap champagne? I've been all around this world and I've had better in Indonesia, but but the open road keeps calling out my name. Have you been around to see so many Super Bowl halftime shows, ignoring the Iowa caucuses with Shakira and old J-Lo? Maybe I should pack it up and hike it back to old Des Moines and visit my friends in Tennessee and Northwest Illinois. It's another beach-themed bar tonight, but we're all just feeling alright, hanging with the Tuesday night choir. Oh, but this town's got me down again. Am I ever gonna leave? Or am I just another local boy hanging on to the same old scene? Packing up the car in the rain as we leave for Danville, Virginia. It's my very first out-of-town gig, and I'm taking my brand new girl. And the town is really something when you're in love and causing trouble. Going back the third damn time feels just like a totally different world. It's another beach-themed bar tonight, but we're all just feeling alright, hanging with the Tuesday night choir. Ah, but this town's got me down again. Am I ever gonna leave? Or am I just another local boy hanging on to the same old scene? It's another beach-themed bar tonight, but we're all just sounding real tight, playing with the Tuesday night choir. Ah, but this town's got me down again. Am I ever gonna leave? Or am I just another local boy hanging on to the same old scene? Or am I just another local boy hanging on to the same old scene? Thank you. I wrote this for my sweetheart. It's a Jewish country love song. Say that 3 times fast. You might say I'm young. You might say I haven't lived here long enough. But honey, don't I know everything that I don't want to see love? And I've outgrown myself and all these friends and lovers who have left again. So Tell me what you need, and I will do my best to make it happen. 'Cause you've got this calming nature that I'm drawn to, and I always run till I go up in smoke. So let me be around you in this quiet for just a little while. Honey, you say you never listen to the lyrics, but take this wild heart of mine. I hope that I can always make you hear it. I'll sing this song 1,000 times. 2,000 years we wandered round for Zion, and I've seen 1,000 signs. You make me wanna go back home to Zion, to Zion. 'Cause you've got this calming nature that I'm drawn to, and I always run till I go up in smoke. So let me be around you in this quiet for just a little while. You've got this calming nature that I'm drawn to, and I always run till I go up in smoke. And I'm captivated every time I'm with you for just a little while. Just a little while. Thank you.
We're listening to Troy Breslow here today on the Blue Plate Special. Thank you. That was amazing. I love your falsetto. It is beautiful. Absolutely. I wanted to ask you about your upcoming gigs. I know you have one coming up in Murfreesboro. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sunday, I'm going to be at Boro Bourbons and Brews in
Nice.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is 30 minutes south of Nashville, I think. And I used to live there, so and I haven't been back in 6 years, so
Wow.
it'll be a little homecoming show.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And then Tuesday, I'm going to be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to see my friends at Druid City Brewing Company
That's awesome.
for the first time in also a long time. So
So you're getting to see all these people all over again. That's amazing. No, I wanted to ask you as well before we get going here with your last song. I wanted to ask about your recording process for this new album and how it's going and how kind of just the process of it all.
we're nearing the finish line right now of tracking, and we're trying to get it done before the end of the year. And then I think we're going to release a few singles after that. So
Awesome. Well, That's Troy Breslow here today on the Blue Plate Special. We have Chris Myers coming up in just a little bit, but let's get one more today.
Thanks for having me, y'all. It's been great. Being that I'm one of the only Jewish country singers within a 200-mile radius of myself, at any given moment, I wrote a song about anti-Semitism. The song is called "It's Hard Out Here for a Jew Boy." It's hard out here for a Jew boy when nobody calls my name. Everything I've ever done has been marked down with shame. And nobody seems to want me to play my Jew boy songs. And I didn't know that it would be this way. Where the hell did I go wrong? Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. I've never felt so lost before in a place that I call home. Will I be stuck here forever, or will I have another chance to roam? It feels like all my hopes and dreams have disappeared like dust, and I don't know who my friends are. I don't know who I can trust. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. Well, this country is so divided, and I can't take either side. Feels like one day I was just living, and the next I had to hide. 'Cause I just love everybody, but everybody's lost their mind. And it's hard out here for a Jew boy in this Jew boy life of mine. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the oh, the lady, lady, oh, the lady. Thanks a lot.
That was Troy Breslow here today on the Blue Plate Special, everybody. The WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays. And then coming up this Friday, the Acoustic Tone Zone. It's going to be a lot of fun. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville and the Music Office of the Tennessee Entertainment Commission, supporting the creative community across state through various initiatives and programs. Find out more about opportunities and how to be a part of the music directory at TennesseeEntertainment.com/music. And then coming up on Tuesday, coming up on Monday, Andy Perkle, and then Tuesday, Naomi McClain. Naomi McMahon, Elizabeth Wise, Jordy Lane, and then acoustic, like I said on the Big Plate, Acoustic Tone Zone is going to be coming up as well. But for right now, I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to let Chris Myers take over, everybody. Give him a hand.
Check, check. Hey, 1, 2. Hey, how are you all today? You doing all right? Good deal. How about a big hand for Troy? Wasn't he great? I want to do some original music for you, and hope you all enjoy it. This first one's called "Are You Available?" And I'm sorry if it gets stuck in your head. I've already been told. I'm sorry. I've been watching you for a long time. Sitting on your front porch swing. So I'm going to ask you one little question. One simple little thing. Are you available? Walk with me, are you available? To talk with me, are you available? To spend some time with me tonight. We can jump in the truck, take a little ride, maybe go on down by the riverside. Are you available? Are you available tonight? I don't know what took so long for me to get to you, but when you flash that smile my way, I can see you're thinking what I'm thinking too. Are you available to walk with me? Are you available to talk with me? Are you available to spend some time with me tonight? We can take the boat out on the lake. Don't be shy, girl, for goodness sake. Are you available? Are you available tonight? When I see your pretty eyes, oh so soft and blue, it makes me wanna do things I don't want my mama to know I do. Are you available to walk with me? Are you available to talk with me? Are you available to spend some time with me tonight? We can jump in the truck, take a little ride, maybe watch the submarine races by the riverside. Are you available? Are you available tonight? Are you available? Are you available tonight? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to do a couple Christmas songs probably here in a second, but I'm going to play one for you right now. This is going to be my upcoming single. It's called Easier in Love. It's not like bad dreams don't come creeping in my head. It's just they don't seem so bad when you're in my bed. If you weren't here with me, I never get back to sleep. But it's easier in love to keep going when the world is giving up. Just knowing that if we got nothing else, we've still got us. Life can be so hard, but it's better when a pair of broken hearts come together, 'cause everything is easier in love. This ain't perfect, I guess nothing ever is, but it's all worth it when a moment comes like this. 'Cause when a problem comes, it's two against just one, and it's easier in love to keep going when the world is giving up. Just knowing that if we got nothing else, we've still got us. Life can be so hard, but it's better when a pair of broken hearts come together, 'cause everything is easier in love. Life is a canyon, some days uphill, both ways dangerous and deep. We just keep on climbing, we don't mind, we know at least it's easier in love to keep going when the world is giving up. Just knowing that if we got nothing else, together, 'cause everything is easier in love. Yes, everything is easier in love. Easier in love. It's just easier. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
It's Chris Myers here today on Knoxville's own Blue Plate Special. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I love your melodies so much.
Well, thank you. I work really hard on that. I
I
appreciate
love
it.
that. So tell me about your writing process and pretty much how if you come up with the melody first, or if it's the lyrics, or a little bit of both.
It's a lot of both.
Yeah.
For me, everybody has their process, but
Of
for me,
course.
a lot of times I'll come up with a line, and it just happens to go with the melody, and then it's, okay, where am I singing? Okay, oh, there it is. Okay,
Can
I
definitely
know what key
understand
it's in.
that.
So, yeah, for me, it's lyrics and melody come at the same time, typically.
Absolutely.
Occasionally, I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and have a great line, and I'll say I'm not going to forget it, and I do.
Yeah, if you
So
don't write it
you are
down.
a songwriter, write it down. I don't care what time it is. Just write the line down, then go back to sleep. But sometimes, most of the time, it's lyrics and melody.
Absolutely. So you have some pretty big songs inside the bluegrass market. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have been extremely blessed to have written some songs with my best friend Billy Droves, and we've had lots of success with Billy. I've also had some success with Gary Nichols. They've both played here. I had a good cut with Gary. I've also had some cuts with Chris Davis and Tommy Buller. They're all in the bluegrass world, and I've been very, very blessed. These cats are amazing singers, and then there's me.
Oh,
And
no.
I mean, they really bring the emotion out, and it's really nice to hear some of their songs. I did have a song with a country singer, by the way, from in the early 90s, Ken Mellons, he put out a bluegrass record, and I had a cut on that record with him as well. So
Wow.
I've been very fortunate, very blessed.
You've been very busy.
Yes, in about the last 25 years, I've really started doing well. But I've been playing music since I was 7 years old, and probably one of the funniest things, not funny, but I was 18 years old, and a friend of mine called me and said, what are you doing for the next 4 months? And I said, nothing. And he says, Furlan Husky needs a guitar player.
Oh,
so
wow.
I went and played 4 months on the road with Furlan Husky, Wings of a Dove guy, and
It's
kind of giving
amazing.
away my age a little bit. But
No.
he's that was my first taste of being out on the road, and I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Furlan was amazing.
Well, we're listening to Chris Myers here today on the Blue Plate Special. I'm going to get out of the way, and we're going to hear some more music.
All right, I'm going to do a Christmas song, and in fact, I'll do a couple Christmas songs, but this first one is called My Christmas List, provided I can remember how to play it. Listen to the carolers just singing down the street. Tinsel light and decorations on the tree. Snow is slowly falling and the wind begins to blow. I'm lonely waiting here beneath the mistletoe. The mantel's decorated just like you used to do. You present in your stocking is way overdue. Everything is ready, there's just one thing that I've missed. You're the only wish left on my Christmas list. Friends are sending Christmas cards and calling on the phone, inviting me to parties they think I'm alone. I feel you all around me, it's almost like you're here. When I turn to look for you, you seem to disappear. The mantel's decorated just like you used to do. The present in your stocking is way overdue. Everything is ready, there's just one thing that I've missed. You're the only wish left on my Christmas list. You're the only thing left on my Christmas list. Thank you so much. So this time of year, everybody's out going to see Santa. And so I still believe. And so I had a conversation with Santa, and this is how it goes. Hey Santa, let me lay this in your ear. You don't have to bring a present, let me make that perfectly clear. I got everything I want and everything I need, you know. I got a pretty little girl waiting underneath the mistletoe. But I'll leave out some cookies if you want to drop by. It won't bother me if you do it right, 'cause I'll be wrapped up in your arms all night long. Well, thanks for thinking about me and thanks for your good cheer. Hey Santa, you're the man, but you ain't gotta bother stopping here. Hey Santa, when you're checking your list down twice, it might say that we've been naughty, but my baby says it's been real nice. We forgot to hang the stockings up on the chimney with care. You see, we've been a little busy, I just wanted you to be aware. But I'll leave out some cookies if you want to drop by. It won't bother me if you do a flyby, 'cause I'll be wrapped up in her arms all night long. Well, thanks for thinking about me, thanks for your good cheer. Hey Santa, you're the man, but you ain't gotta bother stopping here. Hey Santa, you're the man, but you ain't gotta bother stopping here. Santa, you're the man. Thank you so much. Y'all are far too kind. I do have one song that was written, the very first song that I wrote with Ken Mellons and Billy Droz was one called I Wanna Know. And this is an actual conversation that happened between Billy and Ken and us. I've been running in the slow lane, scared to say those two little words. Don't get me wrong, she's a sweet little thing and I really love her. I've never said never, but jumping in forever sure is a mighty big step. Over and over inside my head, I keep telling myself, I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? I wanna mean what I do when I do what I do before I say I do. When I place that little band on her pretty little hand, I'm no longer flying solo. I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? 3 years, 2 dogs, 1 cat in a house with a picket fence. I got pretty relaxed, kicking on back, living like this. You'd think by now my guard would be down and I'd be sitting on go. But I like taking my time, making up my mind and moving this slow. I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? I wanna mean what I do when I do what I do before I say I do. When I place that little band on her pretty little hand, I'm no longer flying solo. I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? I wanna mean what I do when I do what I do before I say I do. When I place that little band on her pretty little hand, I'm no longer flying solo. I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? I wanna know that I know that I know that I know, don't you know? Thank you so much.
It's Chris Myers here today on the Blue Plate Special. So how do you go about writing Christmas songs? I know a lot of writers that have trouble with that.
Well, it's for me, it's just being in the time, like
Being in the
right
Christmas
here.
spirit.
Right, being in. I mean, and it's just like, for example, my Christmas list. A friend of mine called and said, Tracy Lawrence is recording Christmas songs, and he needs a Nat King Cole type thing. So I came up with my Christmas list. It's kind of loungy and all that.
Yeah.
And it was July.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, God, how, get in the mood, get in the mood. Started playing Christmas songs to get in the mood. And then the other one, Santa, You're the Man, that was just one that came out between Christmas and New Year's.
Wow.
And, I mean, because my kids were like, Santa brought everything I wanted, and I said, I already got everything I want, you know? And so that's kind of how
That's what
that
sparked
came
that.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, for me, it's just being part of the season right now. I'm trying to write Christmas songs now for next year.
Wow.
You know, and because this is the best time, but then you have to sit on them for a year.
That would be
you
hard
know,
for me.
It's very difficult. I mean, because it's like, okay, you write this great song, you play it 5 or 6 times during the season, and then, I wrote that Christmas song. I wonder, where's the voice memo recording? You know,
There you go.
How did that go? So yeah, I mean, right now it's just getting in this type of you know, the season.
Getting in the season.
Right.
Absolutely. So I wanted to ask, you have an upcoming show in Murfreesboro. I mean, you have an upcoming show in Maryland. I apologize.
I was going to say Murfreesboro. Wow.
No, you don't. You have an upcoming show in Maryland. Tell
Yes.
me a little bit about that and what you enjoy about the touring process too.
I really like driving.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the drive. I live in Pensacola, Florida, and you know, everybody comes to the beach, you know, because it's the beach. But I like going through the mountains, and I've never really spent a lot of time in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Northeast, and it's my manager got me this great gig, and I get to go up there and play. And I was thinking about it the other day. It's like, you should probably fly. It's 14 hours, and you can't leave till day after Christmas. Oh, okay. I'll be driving with 8,000 other people.
That'll be fun, though.
But, you know, it's going to be great. I do love the drive. I think so far this year I've put about 40,000 miles on the car just driving.
Yeah.
To
Wow.
gigs and to do songwriting and things like that. So, yeah, I've lots of driving. But fortunately, I do like it. I have podcasts that I listen to, and audio books, and that just makes the trip so much better. In fact, I was telling a friend the other day that when I listen to audiobooks, I get so engulfed. It's like, how did I get here? I made my turns. I made all my exits because I get so engulfed in it that I just can't. Especially when it's a good book.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, all for the love of what you do.
that's exactly right. I love playing music. I love writing songs. It's a lot of fun for me.
That's amazing.
Yes. Indeed.
Well, it's Chris Myers here today on the Blue Plate Special. Can we get one more from you?
One more. Got it. And this song is a very positive song, and it's this was my first single that I put out, and it kind of goes along with talking about the story about being a musician, and it talks about just be positive in everything you do. Be positive. It's called One in a Row. Swing and a miss and a swing and a miss, swing and a miss again. Finally I quit counting when it got up to 10. Then I swung that bat and I heard a crack like thunder from the heavens. I could see my name in the Hall of Fame. I'd be turning pro by the time I was 7. All I need for a winning streak is one in a row, and I'm on a roll. This could be the start of something. You gotta believe in more than a dream. Man, don't give up on nothing. Ain't no telling how far this might go, but it's one in a row. Sang and I played and I drove and I stayed in the back of an old Dodge van. Set up, throw down, pack up, head out on the road again. From the state fair shows to the radio, feels like a million miles. One day I'll look back and say, those were good old days, it was all worthwhile. Once I get that first big hit, that's one in a row, and I'm on a roll. This could be the start of something. You gotta believe in more than a dream. Man, don't give up on nothing. Ain't no telling how far this might go, but it's one in a row. Yeah, the cool thing is, if you're hearing this, that's one in a row. I'm on a roll. This could be the start of something. You gotta believe in more than a dream. Man, don't give up on nothing. Ain't no telling how far this might go, but it's one in a row. One in a row. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing along. I appreciate it.
That was Chris Myers here today on the Blue Plate Special. Let's have another one for Troy Breslow, everybody. Feel free to visit the merch table, and as always, there's a donation box in the back of the room. And remember, we are a listener-supported radio station. Join us tomorrow. Join us on Monday, where our guest will be. Our guest will be Andy Perkle, and that'll be a lot of fun. Thank you, and join us next time for real live music on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.